Alright, hello everybody, welcome back. Carl again. Today I'm going to work on repairing my LED modules for my Odyssey fixture. One of the modules here is the housing for it that is in the moonlight LEDs burnt out. So I took it apart and I kind of messed up. I think it was just a loose connection, but the driver says that it outputs 12 volts. And I assume that it put 12 volts out, but it actually doesn't. When I put a multimeter on it, actually put 6 volts out. So here is the schematic of the board. So this is your input power here, and this connector here is positive in. So what happens is these modules run in a series, so they share the voltage. So the power comes in here. The 6 volts does. So it comes out of the LED driver into here. It goes into this LED. So this is your power, and then in series it runs to the positive of this LED and then back through ground. So this is 6 volts. This is ground, and so that's how it works. And I didn't know that. I thought it worked 12 volts. So I put 12 volts on this module, and of course I destroyed the little tiny blue moon LEDs. So anyhow, I bought some flux LEDs on eBay, really inexpensive. I got 20 blue, also bought 20 white, but that's for a different subject. And I'm going to replace them. So I took my a 10 solder station here with the wand and heated this little board up and got the little JST connector off, as well as the LEDs. So I just thought I'd make a quick video. I'm putting them back together, and I'm going to run them the same way. So the flux LEDs actually take 3.2 to 3.4 volts. So of course 6 volts shared between the two gives you 3 volts each. And they're a little different. Hopefully they'll still look okay. You can buy these modules if you don't want to do all this on eBay, but it's like $12 for 4, and I thought that was crazy. I think I paid $2 for this bag of 20, and you know, of course, eventually they're going to burn out. You know, some of that Odyssey stuff is pretty cheap, so I thought I would just go ahead and buy the bag, and then as they fail, I can just go ahead and replace them. So here is the circuit board. You can see this is the positive indicator through this LED, across to this one, and then down to ground. And then on the back, it's the exact same thing. So anyhow, this LED has like a little flat corner. I don't know if you'll be able to make that out, and that is going to be the ground side. So I'm going to stick these LEDs in here and put the JST connector back on and test it out with my power supply. So hold on one sec while I do that. Oh, you know, I just noticed you can actually see on the board the cutout there for the corner, so that kind of helps denote where we're at with lining up the LEDs. I just noticed that. Okay, I'm not the solder expert here, but I went ahead and did the best I could. I just used my rework station. It's easier trying to get all 4 of those pins hot at the same time to push them in. I probably been better off trying to desolder them, but I didn't do that. I got the connector back in. What I'm going to do now is just go around and touch these connectors with my iron and put a little solder on so I know I have a good connection there. Alright, so there you go. Here is the completed board. And I'm going to go ahead and give it 6 volt power now, try it out. I'm on my power supply. I'm going to set it to right at 6 volts. And I'm going to go ahead and current regulate it down to 20 milliamps. Just so I don't blow these LEDs up. I don't want to go through that again. Alright, and there we go. There's the LEDs. And it's actually running at 6 volts at only 10 milliamps. So, not bad. I don't know how well they're going to pick up on the camera, but not too bad. Let me turn this overhead light off. And see if you can't see what that looks like. I know it's kind of hard to tell. I kind of light the bench up here, but it's a nice blue glow, so I think that'll be nice for the nighttime LEDs, the moonlight LEDs as they're called. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and throw these other ones out, and here is the housing that it came in, and I'll just pull these 2 screws out. And stick these in there. Oh, and you know what? I just realized I made a boo-boo. The connector is supposed to go the other way around. So let me go ahead and fix that. Alright, no worries. Just a little bit of, just heat both sides at the same time and the connector comes right off. Let's go ahead and test it one more time before we put it all back together just to make sure it works. And there it is. As you can see, it's working again. I actually have the this little old JST connector. And JST stands for Japanese Solderless Terminal, I believe. So we'll take this and you stick it in here, and it doesn't make a difference which way around this goes as long as the LEDs line up. And we'll take these little tiny screws and we'll put them back in here. And that's it. As you can see, it's perfectly repaired. And nice and neat again. A blue moonlight LED module for my Odyssey fixture. Alright guys, well hopefully this is helpful and you guys can repair your own LED module. I'll go ahead and put a link to the description of where I got the LEDs down below. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask them down below. And don't forget to hit the like button and hit that subscribe for more do-it-yourself type videos. Thanks again.